Yes, another beautiful morning. Nice sunrise over there. Normally I'd be going that way, but today I'm going this way. I'm gonna check something out first thing in the morning before heading to school. I was one of those folks who didn't take advantage of the early voting in my area, so I'm here bright and early. And as you can tell, the roosters are up early to vote as well. I'm hoping I have enough time to get in there. There's a little line, maybe 20 people. They open up polls at 7. I'm all fogged up, look at that. That's better. The roosters are definitely here, ready to vote. But I'm hoping I have enough time to get through there when they open up at 7, still get to class on time. Time will tell. We'll see. That wasn't so bad. Quick and easy. Short and simple. The only thing that was a little intimidating about the whole process was this guy over here. Right there. Very intimidating rooster. Check him out. This rooster here was very intimidating. He was pacing up and down the sidewalk here. Kind of bowing up on people. Trying to bully them off the sidewalk. Very impressive creature, but I have no time to sit and talk to a rooster. Gotta get to work. I should take a quick dip into the new Wawa just built in the corner over there, but I'm in kind of a time crunch. I was really in debate whether or not I should do my voting this morning or wait to the end of the day, but I wondered how many people would wait to the end of the day. So I thought, you know what, I'll go this morning, bright and early. I was there like 6:30. You saw me walk up there with the roosters and a very short line of people, maybe 30 people total. But now I'm kind of in a time crunch to get to school on time. So I want to go to Wawa and I want to get a coffee. But maybe I'll get coffee somewhere else. But I'm in a time crunch and it's early morning traffic. So let's see what happens. We'll see what happens. Time crunch or not, folks, there's always time for coffee. Always time for coffee. One thing I was going to mention back there earlier, I was very impressed with the process of voting this morning. I had to show a picture ID with my signature, and they put that into like a little mini iPad, which pulled up my address and my personal information. Then I had to sign for it on the iPad, and the lady who was behind the counter, behind the desk there, checked my signature, make sure it matched up. So I was the person who was voting. I thought that was kind of cool. So a nice little safeguard against fraud, and makes me feel a little better. I was worried. I was actually thinking in my mind while I was standing in that line, wondering, what would I do if they said, "Oh, you already voted, Mr. Foster"? What would you do? I don't know. So, but it didn't happen. Done. Now it's back to work. This morning. I'll see you guys back here after school. Just like that, it's the end of my day. The end of the day. I want to try something. I'm very curious if, in fact, my waiting to the end of the day paid off. Coming up early this morning. I'm going to take a peek. Over here is where I was polling this morning. I'm going to slow down and see if there's a big old long line. And there isn't. Nobody's in line. So either way, that would have been fine. Going this morning or after school would have been a-okay by either way. But I'm not here to talk about that or even politics. But I do want to talk about something that kind of relates to today's big election day. I think I'm going to call today's video, title it, The Beginning of a New Era. Okay, because in some sense, we're electing a new president, so it is the beginning of a new era. Whoever you chose to vote for, whatever side you choose to sit on or support, I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not going to use my channel here to promote my political agenda or my political thinkings, but whoever it is, and wherever you are, it is the beginning of a new era. And I was thinking about this as I was driving home today. I was watching another YouTube family earlier in the day. They're a family called the Shaytards. You may have heard of them. They're very, very famous. And they've been doing this YouTube daily video thing for about 6 years, maybe a little bit longer. And they've got this amazing body of work and this great following of people. And there are two things that I have in common with the main character, the main father figure, the father. His name is Shay Carl. It's a family, dad, mom, bunch of kids, dogs. And there's one thing that I have in common with Mr. Shay Carl. Actually, two things. Number one, we're both YouTubers. Okay, of course, he is world renowned. He is known all over the country. And I'm also world renowned in my own little world with you guys. Okay, so I feel very happy, very blessed to be able to do something like this. Thankful for the opportunity to do this. And there's one more thing that he and I have in common. We're both getting a little chubby. Okay, a lot chubby. He even admitted it today on his channel. They were working out. They signed up to do a half marathon in January. And he said, yep, I'm getting chubby, as am I. And he kind of went into this really cool philosophy, and he said something pretty interesting today. He talked about how if you want to make a change, like I need to make a change, I know that. I've been talking about that for a long time. If you follow my videos, I've been going up and down, up and down, up and down with my weight and with the different things I'm doing to improve my physical wellness, my health. And I'm on a new era. I'm beginning the beginning of a new era for me personally. He talked about how complacency will catch up on you. And he's right. You get stuck, you get complacent, you get into a routine, and you don't strive to improve yourself. You get stuck in that complacency. It sneaks up on you. Next thing you know, you're a fat guy again, which is what I am right now. And I don't want to be the fat guy anymore. So, he also mentioned a quote. I'm not sure if he got this quote from someplace else or if it was his own quote. So if I'm quoting you and you're watching this, I'm not giving you credit for it. I apologize. But he said, when work doesn't work, let me go back. I messed it up. Those dogs barking. He said, the one thing that will work when nothing else works is work. And I started thinking about, Walt Disney made a comment about you just need to stop thinking about it and just do it. Nike coined the phrase, just do it. I think that kind of fits in that same thing of when nothing else works, work will always work. That means get up off your bottom, get out there, organize your space, start working out. Just do it. Just get out there and do something instead of sitting and thinking of excuses why you can't do it. So that's kind of where I am back here. I love the fact that I can get on this wonderful train of thinking in this motivational place in my head, and then I kind of lose it. So I'm really hoping that this time I can keep up with it. Just get out there and do it. Make a new change so that all of this right here, this hardiness, this fatness of mine needs to go away. I know that. Maybe one day I'll train for a marathon. We ran into my sister a couple days ago out at Disney, out at Epcot, and she was out here for the Disney marathon, the Disney half marathon, and a few other races. Okay, the Run Disney people. So that was kind of what motivated me to think about it. And then when I watched Shay Carl's video today, it just kind of hammered it home. Like, yep, you know what? You're right. I need to get back on that train and do it because no one's going to do it for you. Right? You can be complacent and get out of shape and lose control of everything. Or you can just get out there and do something because when nothing else works, work will work. I like that. I like that a lot. So the beginning of a new era for both our country and for myself personally. Any comments, suggestions, or ideas you have, please leave them down there below. Hope you guys liked my little adventure this morning. Bright and early at the polling place. That rooster was pretty cool. And the big rooster I mentioned certainly was an intimidating creature. But he's probably tucked away safely back there, sleeping, contemplating the election results perhaps. I'm going to go inside and make a little dinner. And see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later.